Recall God's fallen church. How did it fall? Recall. And behold, a fourth beast, and it had great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with the feet of it. And it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, which was diverse from all the others, whose teeth were of iron, and his nails of brass, which devoured, brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with his feet. The fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon the earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down, and break it in pieces. And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise. And another shall rise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first. And behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of a man, and a mouth speaking great things. Even of that horn that had eyes and a mouth that spake very great things. Why are both the fourth beast and the little horn described as being diverse or different from the other beasts' horns? Are they similar or connected in some way? Recall Daniel 2 and 7. Recall the fourth kingdom as symbolized in Daniel 2 and Daniel 7. Furthermore, recall the dual nature of the divided fourth kingdom, a union of church and state. But the fourth kingdom has a dual nature even in its united phase. The fourth beast, whose teeth were of iron and his nails of brass. Daniel 7:19. The fourth kingdom, in its united phase, dual-natured, consisting of 2 metals, iron teeth, brass nails. With Daniel 2 as our key, the iron must represent those elements of the Roman state which are of a purely Roman origin or invention. Since the divided phase of the fourth kingdom is the basis for our understanding of the meaning of the 2 metals, then one of the metals must be akin to the state of the divided phase, i.e. the secular, and the other must be akin to the church, i.e. the religious. For the sake of argument, let us say the iron, the elements of purely Roman origin, are secular. This is a good assumption, for as far as we know, the Roman state's secular characteristics, i.e. that of being a republic, having a senate, etc., are of a purely Roman invention. Recall that the third kingdom of Daniel 2 is symbolized by the belly and thighs of brass of the statue. Brass belly and thighs of the statue, brass nails of the nondescript beast, implying that the nondescript fourth beast is borrowing some religious aspect from the third kingdom. But the third kingdom is Greece. Has Rome borrowed any religious aspects from Greece? Yes, indeed it has. The Roman pantheon is very much a borrowing of the Greek. The head of the respective pantheons of Greece and Rome, Zeus versus Jupiter, their consorts, Hera versus Juno, the gods of war, Ares versus Mars, the goddesses of love and sexuality, Aphrodite versus Venus, the goddesses of wisdom, Athena versus Minerva, the sun gods, Apollo versus Apollo, The goddesses of the hunt, Artemis versus Diana. The gods of the sea, Poseidon versus Neptune. The gods of the underworld, Hades versus Pluto, etc. Recall the fall of the church. Recall. Note: the iron remains unchanged in the above interaction. In other words, it is not the iron producing the change in the clay and eyes and mouth, transforming the potter's clay into miry clay, and the mouth speaking for God into a mouth speaking great words against the Most High. So now we understand how the potter's clay became miry clay, and yet the iron remained unchanged. The potter's clay became mixed with Greek brass and became miry clay, mud basically. And the only thing you can do with mud is make mud pies. It can no longer be shaped and molded by the potter's hand into useful pots and vessels. Recall. Whose teeth were of iron and his nails of brass, which devoured, brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with his feet. Might this primarily reference the destruction of the Jewish nation? Might this residue or remnant then be the Christian church? Our findings on the importance of the brass in the fall of the church would seem to indicate so. So how did the church fall? It got mixed up with Greek brass.